It is no longer fashionable to call England the motherland. But following the last set of matches in the Super League table for the ICC ODI World Cup in India, we may need to call England the motherland for some months, as our fate to qualify directly to the World Cup without have to go through the playoffs, the qualifications with the associate members, largely rests in the hands of England. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to the Cricket Forum. I really hope you're doing well. And I think majority of you, especially the Brazilian supporters like I, are very happy that Brazil have won their match. And there was so much celebration when that result came out. As I mentioned last week, the West Indies are currently in 8th position on the Super League table to qualify for the World Cup. The top 8, as I show the table there, there's a table on the screen. India in 1st position, West Indies in 8th. You may look at that table. Now, West Indies have completed their 24 matches. You'll see their number of matches played. West Indies have completed their 24 matches. The top 8 from here will qualify directly for the World Cup. The bottom 5, those 4 and the Netherlands, will play off with the top 5 team from the associates in a 10-team tournament where the 2 top teams will qualify from that tournament to make it 10 teams in the World Cup. So the top 8 here. As you will see, the queue beside 7 countries' name. Because after Afghanistan beat Sri Lanka on Thursday night and the match Saturday night was washed out, Afghanistan have now qualified. Now let's first look at Ireland. Ireland, who is in 9th position. They have 3 matches to play. Those 3 ODIs will be played against England. Ireland would need to beat England in those 3 ODI to pass West Indies, because Ireland is currently on 68 points. West Indies is on 88. Now, West Indies' run rate is better than Ireland. So Ireland would need to win all 3 matches to pass the West Indies. Those 3 matches will be against England. When I look at the ICC fixtures, those matches are scheduled for September, which I think something is wrong with that schedule. I do not think the matches can be played in September and the World Cup is in October, because after this finish, the qualification have to play before the World Cup. But on the ICC website, it is saying that these matches should be played in September. Now in 10th position is Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka have 4 games to play. They have 1 against Afghanistan that will be playing Wednesday morning, 4 a.m. Wednesday morning Jamaica time, 5 a.m. in the Eastern Caribbean. So Sri Lanka will play Afghanistan on Wednesday morning. Apart from that, they have 3 matches against New Zealand to play March next year. So those are Sri Lanka 4 matches. And as you see, Sri Lanka are currently on 67 points. So Sri Lanka, to pass the West Indies 88 points, will have to win 3 out of those 4 matches. So when Wednesday morning, when Afghanistan is playing Sri Lanka, we have to be cheering for Afghanistan. Because if Afghanistan win again Wednesday morning, Sri Lanka will have to beat New Zealand by 3-0 in New Zealand to qualify ahead of the West Indies. So there's it. If Ireland would need to win all 3 matches against England to qualify ahead of the West Indies. Sri Lanka would have to win 3 of their next 4 matches to qualify against the West Indies, and 3 of those matches will be in New Zealand. Now, the team that is in 11th position, as you see there, South Africa. South Africa have only played 16 matches. Therefore, they have another 8 matches to play. 3 against Australia, 3 against England, and 2 against the Netherlands. Now, the 3 matches against South Africa are to play against Australia. As I said last week, they are forfeit them. Those matches will come up in January. But because of the South Africa T20 tournament, South Africa have decided that the T20 tournament is more important than these 3 ODIs. And so they are forfeited the points to Australia. So as things stands right now, well, January doesn't come as yet. So there could be a change of heart. But as things stands right now, South Africa have said that they are forfeit those points to Australia. And because the South Africa T20 tournament will be going on, it is quite possible that there won't be a change of heart. So you could move that 16 for South Africa and put it to 19. That means now they will have now 5 more matches to play. 5 more matches. 3 against England. 1 on the 27th, 1 on the 29th, 1 on the 27th of January, 1 on the 29th of January, and 1 on the 1st of February. So for 5 days, South Africa is going to break the T20 tournament that they are hosting, which they call the SA-T20. They are going to break that tournament to play these 3 ODI against England. And that is why I'm saying that our job, our West Indies hope of qualifying directly for the World Cup without have to go through the playoff rests in the hands of England more than any other team. Because we will need England to beat South Africa in these 3 ODI matches. Because the other 2 matches against the Netherlands, I do not see the Netherlands beating South Africa unless rain washed out both of them. But we need, our best chances, I think, is England beating South Africa in all 3 matches. Because if South Africa win one of those matches against England, and they then go on to beat the Netherlands in the other 2 matches, South Africa will overtake us and go to 89 points, and we will have to play the qualifying round. I'm just checking the comment section here. Just checking the comment section. Good evening, Sheldon. Yes, man, I know you're happy that Brazil have won, Sheldon. Yes, Sheldon. Sabio 14, good afternoon. Hello, respect, man, respect. I know that you're happy. So this is the situation here now. We need England to beat Ireland in at least 2 of those, well, 1. If England beat Ireland in 1 of those 3 matches, then Ireland cannot pass the West Indies because we have a superior net rate. Unless they are going to beat England by a very wide margin. And if that happens, the ICC anti-corruption unit will investigate. We do not see Ireland giving England 3-love. I don't think that is possible. So I don't think we have to worry about Ireland. At the same time too, I don't see Sri Lanka beating New Zealand in New Zealand. I don't see that happening. So I'm thinking that we have Ireland and New Zealand is not an issue. That is my stance right now as I look at it. I don't think Ireland and New Zealand is a little. Let's see the comments. Seems like West Indies have to be playing off to make it. Well, it seems so at this time, Sabio 14, but we are hoping that England, the motherland, and as I said, it is no longer fashionable nowadays to call them the motherland, but we are hoping that England, because I think this is where the challenge is. Those 3 matches towards the end of January, 1st of February, the 27th to the 1st of February, those 3 matches between England and South Africa, I think that's where our World Cup hopes really lies when we do not have to play in the direct have to play in the qualifications, but may qualify directly. Now, as you see down the bottom there, the next team is the Netherlands. So the 5 teams below this line, are going to play off with the 5 teams above that line. So these teams that will be playing off, these are the 7 teams, the 7 associate members who are fighting to play in that qualification. Remember I said that the qualification will include 10 teams, the 5 bottom one in the Super League group and the top 5 here. At the moment, it appears that only Papua New Guinea is out because Oman have played their 36 matches. The USA have played their 36 matches. You get 2 points for winning a match here and 1 for a no result or a draw. So Oman is on 44. Papua New Guinea, who plays 28 matches, only have 6 matches left to play. So even if they win those 8 matches, they will only go to 21 points if they win all 8. So they will still finish behind the UAE. They cannot pass the UAE 27 points. So at the moment, these 6 teams are fighting for 5 positions. So 1 out of the 6 will be eliminated. So that is the table there. As you see, Oman finishes their 36 matches around 44 points. The US finished their 36 around 34 points. Can you imagine West Indies in a qualification tournament with the USA, the UAE, Namibia, Oman? Who could have dreamt of this 10 years ago? But if England doesn't beat South Africa, this is what's going to happen. We'll be playing a qualified tournament with these countries. The USA. It hurts even to think of it that the West Indies could be playing a qualified tournament with the USA to reach the World Cup. Sheldon is saying England will not do West Indies any favors. Okay, Sheldon, I get that. I get that. I don't think either, but I think that because of all the anti-corruption, cricket and so on, they are going to go there and play to win. I don't think they're just going to throw in the towel and say we are going to let South Africa go through. I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that because remember nowadays, if the game look fishy, the ACU, which is the anti-corruption unit, will comes in. So I don't know. So this is the situation. West Indies playing against these teams to qualify to play in the ODI World Cup in 2023, October 2023 in India. So for us to qualify and reach the World Cup, we're not only going to play against these teams, but remember that from these 10 teams, the 5 below that line and the 5 top team in the group that I just showed you, only 2 of them will qualify for the World Cup because the World Cup will be a 10-team tournament. The World Cup coming up in October in India, the ODI World Cup will be a 10-team tournament. 8 will qualify directly as I showed you, and then the 5 teams that fail to qualify from the Super League plus the 5 top team in League 2, all 10 of them will come together and play a qualification tournament, and only the top 2 from that tournament that will qualify for October World Cup. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please have a great evening, and let's keep our fingers crossed that England will beat South Africa in particular. I expect them to beat Ireland, and I expect New Zealand to beat Sri Lanka in New Zealand. I cannot see Sri Lanka winning 3 matches in New Zealand. And Wednesday morning, Afghanistan is going to play Sri Lanka in the final match of their series. So we should be cheering for Afghanistan then. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please smash a like on the video, share and subscribe. There's one comment there. Make a look at the comment. Bless up, bless up, bless up, General. Bless up. Thank you for that. Abdullah Simpson, the unpredictable channel. Bless up, and thank you for that. So, yes, so thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great evening and the Brazilian fans will continue to celebrate. Portugal won also. Yes, Portugal won their match 2-0. So Portugal and Brazil have gone through to the second round of the World Cup. This is a cricket channel, but we are in the football fever. So Portugal and Brazil have gone through. And what happened that because both of them have won their zone, they will not meet in the round of 16. Because if Portugal had come second in their zone and Brazil had come first, they would have meet in the next round, or vice versa. If Portugal come first and Brazil come second, they would have met in the next round. So Portugal winning their group and Brazil winning their group means that they will not meet in the round of 16. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please splash a like on the video. Have a great evening and take care of your loved ones and yourself. May God bless you. Take care now. One up.